You are probably wondering what this ad is about, right? Okay, let me tell you. Hi, this is Ray Lian, the founder and CEO. I'm glad that you actually stayed with us, and I'm very excited to have you on board. And I want to welcome you. You just made the smartest decision in your life to purchase a service from us, because there's something that our website doesn't tell, and I'm glad you made the decision. But there's actually a no question asked 30-day money back guarantee that we offer to all our clients. So if you're not happy with our service, all you need to do is call me directly, give me the most honest and the most brutal reason you can think of, and we'll refund your money, no question asked. Because we still want to do business with you 3 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later. We're going to be around forever before I die. Even after I die, my colleagues will still take over. Okay, so we want to do business with you forever. We don't want to upset you. That's why we actually offer a 30-day, no question asked money back guarantee. The reason that we don't advertise it on our website, which will actually boost our sales, is because we don't want bad clients. We don't want freeload, people who are trying to enjoy things for free. We don't want freeloaders. Sorry about pardon my English, okay? English is my fourth language, besides Chinese, Taiwanese, and Cantonese. But you get the idea, okay? We don't want the freeloaders. That's why we don't advertise it in our website. But actually, every service that comes, if you join the company that I own majority share, as long as I still hold a majority share, I won't change this rule, okay? You always get your money back, no question asked. The only thing we ask is you have a private meeting with me, which is absolutely free. I don't charge you any consulting fee. Tell me the reason, the most brutal reason you can think of. Just be really honest. We will say sorry in the meeting. We will take your advice to improve ourselves, and we'll give your money back, no questions asked. Okay, there's no conditions whatsoever, and all our services, we have no contract to sign. Okay, we don't want to tie you up with a contract. And I'm a business owner myself. I own over 20 different businesses, and I must have involved in at least 200 different businesses in the last 30 years. Okay, I started my entrepreneurship when I was 16 in Taiwan and made 1 million NT in 1 month selling private copy CDs. Okay, I'm not proud of it. Don't tell the others, otherwise a software company or game company might sue me. But there was a young and stupid naive thing what I did when I was 16 years old. But I started doing business really, really early. I'm 48 now. I'm 48 while I'm shooting this video. So I've been around for over 32 years as an entrepreneur. And I know that I value relationship with you more than money. Okay, I don't want to damage my reputation. I don't want to damage our brand's reputation. That's why we're offering this. And thank you. If you're still watching, there's something else, some other information I want to share with you as well. Okay, in all the companies that I'm involved with and hold a majority share, you can tell it, if I'm the CEO or founder, I hold the majority share, okay? If I'm just the marketing director or whatever, I probably own 10 to 20% or 0%. I was as a marketing director. But if I'm the CEO or founder, I own majority shares, okay? That's the easy way to tell. All the companies that I built, if I own majority share, there's no question asked money back guarantee. So you can look me up. You can try to find out the other companies I'm involved in. You can also buy the services that I have from the other companies, invest in other companies with majority shares. And you can just tell them, hey, your CEO, Ray, said there's a 30-day no question asked money back guarantee. And if I actually have a 1 minute meeting with him on Zoom, okay? It doesn't have to be 20 minutes. Just give me 1 minute. Tell me why. The most brutal, honest truth you can think of, and tell me the reason. And I'll thank you so much for this. I'll give you all the refund. I might even give you some other bonuses as well, even you are leaving us, I might give you some bonuses to cover your loss, because I want you to be happy even you leave us. We don't want you to go to Trustpilot and give us a 1-star review. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my team, hey, you got to fix this problem as soon as possible. Okay? Might take us 1 month, might take us 3 months, might take us 6 months, but I'm going to get it fixed. And as soon as I fix the problem, I'm going to call you back personally and try to reconvince you to join us again. Okay? That's my strategy. Okay? I just want it to be open out there. But thank you again for giving us the chance to join, become a part of this family. I want to thank you for your time. And you can close the video now. For those of you who still like my face, like my tone and voice, just stay. I'm gonna talk you until you're bored. Okay, I'm gonna stay as long as I can in this video and make you bored, and actually close it and say, Ray, why don't you just bloody shut up? Okay, but I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, before I continue to talk, okay, there's something I want to share with you. The really good business owners, okay? I want to share something with you. It's called SRC 2.0, Social Responsible Company 2.0, okay? And people call it CSR. I think it's corporate social responsibility or something like that. Okay, that's really old terminology. It's an old term that I don't want to use. So I invent this word, okay? SRC, Social Responsible Company 2.0. And the difference between 1.0 company and 2.0 company is that 1.0 companies donate a portion of their profits, okay, which can be easily cooked, hidden, altered by today's accounting system. And there's no guarantee that you're going to donate, all right? The difference about SRC 2.0 companies, we donate a portion of our revenue, not profits, okay? So they can actually donate every month, not by the end of the year, because revenue, you got to donate. It doesn't matter when you donate, but sometimes we donate the next day, okay? You sign up today, we actually donate 5% the next day, if not within 30 days. So after you join us, sometimes within 24, 48 hours, the latest 30 days, you will actually get a thank you letter from Feeding America. That's our major partner, okay? Feeding America is an amazing foundation backed up by my mentor, Tony Robbins, okay? Tony Robbins has donated millions and millions of dollars to Feeding America and provide over 10 million or 20 million free meals to families and hungry children around the world in need. He's one of my idols. And because of that, we also partner with Feeding America, that we want to donate 5% of our revenue. Okay, I'm not asking you to donate 5% and join SRC 2.0 today. All I'm asking you is to consider joining us, the SRC 2.0 initiative. And the least amount to join is just 0.5% of your revenue. Okay, not 5%, not 3%, not 1%, just 0.5%. That's $5 out of every $1,000 you make or earn. Okay, because if you ask AI, ChatGPT, Google AI, Cloud, Grok, no matter which AI platform you use, DeepSeek, just ask him, okay, if all the business in the world, if 15%, just 15%, if 15% of all the business in the world donate as little as 0.5% to charities, will there be enough money to solve both hunger problem and the water crisis problem? Okay, once you ask him, the answer is actually shocking. Okay, there's actually not only enough money to solve both problems, the water crisis problem and the hunger problem. There's actually some leftovers to, for education or something like that. There's actually a lot of leftovers. So if one day that 15%, that's around 1 out of 7, if one day 1 out of 7 businesses in the world join this cause and donate as little as 0.5% of their revenue to charities. We can solve all these problems, the poverty problem, the inequity problem, the education difference, the water crisis, the food hunger, food shortage. We can fix it all in a decade, okay, just 10 years. And then when it's fixed, we will finally be walking in heaven right here on earth, okay? We don't have to wait until we die. We can actually be living in heaven right here on earth. And that's my vision. That's my goal of doing business. Okay, I'm not very wealthy, but I do own a few millions. And this is to be honest, this is a $4 t-shirt from Kmart in Australia. So in US, it's only like $2.50 or $2.70. Okay, I wear a $4 t-shirt, and I'm actually proud of it. Okay, I'm not ashamed of it. Everything that I do is because I have a vision, I have a dream. I want to change this world, and I'm inviting you to help me change the world and join the movement. Okay, that's the reason I filmed this video. I know that only 20% of you are still watching. Okay, the other 80% already left. But for those 20% who actually connect with me, I will actually give you my personal contact details. Okay, WhatsApp +61 451 798 788. Okay, my personal email shanglian.safe1234@gmail.com. It's SHANGLIAN.SAVE1234@gmail.com. Okay, save means save the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4-step plan. I got a strategy plan of 4 steps. Okay, that's what save 1, 2, 3, 4 stands for. So if you want to reach out to me, okay, I'm even willing to be your free consultant for those who actually stay this long. Okay, you don't have to pay me $500 for 20 minutes like the other do. I will try everything I can to help you succeed. The only condition I ask is you to join the SRC 2.0 pledge and donate as little as 0.5% to the charities you want. It doesn't have to be charity water like the one we support, or Feeding America. You can choose any charity you want, okay, as long as it's not churches. Okay, they are already very rich, so no churches in this one. Okay, the ones who's actually really making an impact on solving water problems, water crisis problems, food shortage problems, or anything like that. Okay, not religious ones. So I think that's about it. I don't know what else I can talk about. Okay, it's been 12 minutes, and thank you so much for still staying here. I don't know why I deserve the honor of having your time and make you actually watch this video for this long. And just a little bit of personal journey I want to share with you, maybe, that I'm moving to Los Angeles in July this year. If my visa do come out, unless I have a problem with the application of US visa. With Donald Trump's administration, you never know, they might reject me. Okay, even though I have Australian passport, New Zealand passport, and Taiwan passport. Okay, they might still reject me to go to America. And I'm actually very excited. Okay, the reason I moved to LA is mainly because I want to meet social impact investors and VCs in Silicon Valley. I've successfully built over 20 different businesses and successfully sold 18 of them. 2 of them are all over $1 million exit. So I'm not rich, but I'm set for life. There's no more reason for me to make any more money. I have more than enough that I can spend, because I'm very frugal. Okay, I wear $4 t-shirts. I do wear Nike shoe, but Nike is not really expensive, right? It's like average brand. And I bought the Nike from the airport, what's that called, warehouse or something like that, for 70% off. I get the cheapest Nike possible. So, and this glass is actually free, provided by Australian government. Thank you them. Okay, so the most expensive thing I can think of is the phone that I'm using right now. It's a Samsung. It's not too bad. And my MacBook Pro, that's probably the most expensive asset I have on my car. Yeah, something like that. But Okay, sorry, let me come back. SRC 2.0, please join. Okay, for those of you who still stay and interested in me, just let me tell you a little bit about my background. Okay, I was born and raised in Taiwan. From when I was born in Taiwan, I stayed there until I was 13, and then my whole family immigrated to New Zealand, Auckland, when I was 13. When I was 19 years old, I graduated from University of Auckland, Bachelor of Commerce, major in both marketing and economics. And when I was 16, I was really lucky that I actually had I built the #1 website in Taiwan called 玩乐天堂, Fun Heaven. Okay, you can still find it on yam.com, which was the largest portal in Taiwan back in 1996. Okay, so I built the #1 webpage on Taiwan when I was 16. And I also made 1 million NT in 1 month, which is not much. You have to divide it by 30 or 33 in terms of USD, so it's not much. But when I was 16, I saw some, not something I'm proud of, I saw some pirate copies of software and games in Taipei, and I made 1 million NT in 1 month. But I quit immediately because I know this is unethical, this is something wrong to do. And Ray, you gotta have some honor, you gotta have some ethical standards, stop doing this. So I donate a large portion of it, and I never look back. I won't go back again. But when I was 20, I moved to when I was 19, I graduated from University of Auckland, and I moved to Brisbane, here in Australia. Brisbane. This is Brisbane, okay? This is a beautiful view of Brisbane, prettiest city in the world. When I was 19, I moved to Brisbane, and I studied at University of Queensland, Master of Commerce in Information Systems. After 12 months, I graduated. When I was 20, I graduated. I worked in Telstra, the largest telecom here in Australia. After 1 year, when I was 21, I just think big corporates are not for me, so I quit. I went back to Taiwan when I was 21 years old, and I found my own company called h2ocity.com.tw, 水都多媒体. And at the peak time, we had over 1 million users, 1 million discount card holders that we issue, and we had over 6,000 B2B clients, including some giants like 7-Eleven, Sony, Acer, Family Mart, High Life, big Taiwan insurance companies, Momo TV, ETTV, Disney, a lot of other big brands as well, but they are all in Chinese. You probably won't recognize the names. I only pick ones that are international in Taiwan. And that was my road to solve the poverty problem. Because when I was 7 years old in Taiwan, I saw a television with a monk who's a Buddhism monk, who's saying, hey, if you are the richest person in the world, I don't envy you. If you are the most powerful person in the world, I don't envy you. But if you can solve the world hunger problem, I will respect you, I will worship you, and you are the man. Okay? And that's when I made up my mind. When I was 7 years old, I want to solve the world hunger problem. That's my long-term life goal. I want to solve this. And I actually had a plan when I was 7 years old. My plan was to build a giant company, become Bill Gates, the next Bill Gates, and then I'm going to invite 20 to 100 another wealthiest people in the world and join this course and solve the world hunger problem together. That was my initial goal. That's why I built h2ocity.com.tw. But soon I was crushed by the reality. Okay, the first time I built h2ocity.com.tw, even though it was some part successful, I invited too many partners in my company because I tried to grow too quickly, and some of them are not. How do I put it? I actually invite a columnist as well, a scam man, as well, to join my team as a partner. So And you know what? We have a saying in Chinese that one mouse poo can destroy the whole big stew of soup. Okay, one tiny mouse poo can destroy the whole big great soup and or porridge. Okay, we have a saying like this in Taiwan. So when I invite too many partners, and some of them are lazy, some of them doesn't work easily, some of them are actually lying about their schedule, lying about their tasks complete. The company corrupt overnight. Okay, so even though I was really lucky that I still get over $1 million out of it before I exit, that company could have was 10 million to 100 million if I did it right in Taiwan. It could be a IPO company in Taiwan as my fourth stage plan. That's my first stage, to get a company IPO'd and become the owner and majority shareholder of an IPO company to solve the world hunger problem. And that's my stage one. But I failed miserably. Okay, and 10 years later or 15 years later, I just actually met my wife Grace in China. We fall in love, and Grace moved to Taiwan with me, and we had a lovely son called Albert, who is now 15 years old. And after a few years, when Albert turned 4, we think it's time to move back to Australia because we like the culture, the education here. So when we moved to Australia, I did a lot of different businesses. I was selling mobile accessories. I was what else did I do? Mobile accessories. I do web designs. I do consulting. I do marketing for the others. I do Facebook ads for the others. I did a little bit of here and there for like 10 years. Okay. I also did a property company. I was a president called Wise Decisions Property. I also have a real estate 4 license here in Australia. I also have a mortgage broker license here in Australia. So I did quite a lot, but nothing was really intriguing me, or I don't live as a purpose. The only thing that I'm still working is because I don't want to set a bad example to my son that he has a father who's not working. That's the only reason I need to provide for my family, because I don't want to eat on my savings. Okay, that's the only reason I was working. I'm not working for myself. I'm not doing anything that is interesting to myself. And I'm not interested in any business that I build, because I know there's no way to scale. Until last year, I made a bunch of, not last year, 2 years ago now. It's 2026. In 2024, I've met a bunch of AI experts who are really, really good. I can't tell you which company they work for because of their confidentiality agreement, but I can tell you all the major big names in AI. Well, I have connections in every single big AI companies. Okay, they are really the top AI experts. And combined, I think we had combined all together, I think we handled more than 50,000 clients combined, and we handle more than 10 million conversations in AI chat or AI voice. The website only says 2.3 million because we don't want to be too extracting it from our past experience. But we are experts in AI. Okay, we're pretty good at it. Maybe we are not the top 0.0001%. We wouldn't say we're the top 10 in the world, but we're certainly the top 1% AI experts in the world. Okay, myself, I consider myself as the top 1%. We're not there yet. I'm not the top 10 in the world. I'm not the top number 1 in AI experts in the world. No, not even the top 1,000, but at least I'm the top 1%. And that's enough, because out of 100 people and 100 business owners, I'm already the top 1% with AI knowledge. So if there's something that you need from AI automation or use AI to help your business grow, you can reach out to me. Okay, there's a lot more we actually do with different brands. Okay, not just Sarah2.ai. I also own another company called No Risk Consulting, norisk.co. If you go to the website, all you see is a phone. You don't even see any information in there because I don't want to sell my consulting service anymore. I want to focus on AI now. That's why I told all my 20 clients who've been long friends with me, like 5 to 20 years, I told them, can we put our business relationship on hold? I need to focus on this AI thing in the next 2 years. Okay, I'm trying to build a unicorn company in the AI industry. And it's not too hard because the AI industry per annual is like already over $1 trillion and will be soon be like 5 trillion or 6 trillion. It's still growing each year. There's still growing like this. Okay, if you think AI has already reached a mature stage, you couldn't be more wrong. AI is only at the seed starting stage. It's way, there's still another 20 to 30 years to go until it reaches the mature stage. Okay, once it reaches the mature stage, I'm hoping that Elon Musk is right. There will be no more poverty, no more resource shortage, and we don't, as human, work or becomes a luxury, or what's that called? Work becomes non-essential. We don't have to work. Okay, AI can provide everything for us. There are robots doing things for us. There are AI handling the robots to do things for us, to provide food for us, to cook for us, to do everything. So we still need another 20 to 30 years to get there. Okay, AI is way far away from getting matured, and it's going to grow like this for the next 20 to 30 years without slowing down. So if there's a business you want to get into, make sure it's AI related, because it's soon going to be a 5 trillion, okay, you heard me right, 5 trillion USD market every year, okay, annually, not a decade, annually $5 trillion market. And you just need a small tiny piece of it. Okay, if you can get one thousandth of the 5 trillion, okay, that's 5 billion. If your company can generate 5 billion of revenue, depends on how fast you grow and the market size, your company is likely to be worth somewhere around 20 billion to 200 billion, even though your revenue is only 5 billion. Okay, if you don't trust me, just ask ChatGPT, ask Google AI, and ask how it works on IPO. Okay, if you can generate about 5 billion in revenue and you are a growing company in AI, which is no way to get matured, you are still fast growing, your company is going to worth somewhere between 20 billion to 200 billion. Okay, and my goal is only to make the stage one, is to make an IPO company, which is pretty easy in US markets. I forgot the figure, but I only have to make like something like 20 million revenue a year if I'm fast growing, and I can go IPO. And that's my stage one. Stage two is to make my company become a $200 billion giant. Okay. Stage three is to invite Elon Musk and Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, the other people. If my company is worth 200 billion, I think I can reach them. Okay, and I think they will listen to me. That I'm going to invite them to the SRC 2.0 initiative. Okay, I'm going to ask them, hey Jeff, can you please make Amazon donate just from 0.1%? Okay, it doesn't have to be 0.5% at the starting. You're already doing it. You're already donating a few cents per transaction. Why don't you just make a fixed number, which is easier for people to remember, and you can donate every day. Okay, make it like something like 0.1%. If it works on your branding, you will actually see the benefit outweighs the 0.1% you donate, and your donation also counts as expenses as well. You will have a huge benefit on tax cut. Can you start doing that for me? Okay. And then once they realize the 0.1% donation actually raise their brand awareness and their branding value and their logo value and customer loyalty, once they see the benefit, they will start to move from 0.1% to 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, and 0.5%. Okay, that's my goal for stage 3. Invite those people to join SRT 2.0. Okay, stage 4, once the giants join, I want 1 out of 7 companies around the world, all the business, I want to convince 15% of the business around the world to join SRC 2.0. And then we'll have enough money to solve everything within a decade. And then we'll finally be working on heaven right here on earth. That's stage 5, okay? My plan to turn earth into heaven. If you like this plan, and if you can come up with a better strategy to reach there, if you have a better roadmap, reach out to me personally. I think only 1% of you are still watching. Okay, so out of 100 clients, you are the unique one. Okay, let's connect. I want to be your friend because you spend so much time watching my video. I know we're gonna be best buddies in the world. Okay, I have a lot of best buddies, but I don't mind having some more who actually resonate, or what's the word? Sorry, connect with me, resonate with me. Okay. Sorry, again, my English is very bad. I'm ashamed to say I graduated from University of Queensland as a Master of Commerce, and I've been in Australia for over 10 or 15 years now, but in New Zealand, altogether 15 years over. I'm ashamed to say that my English is still very bad, simply because AI is too powerful now. It does all the auto corrections for me and it writes articles for me. So my English doesn't have to be really, really good. But my Chinese is quite good. Okay, I can write some simple poems and things like that in Chinese, in Mandarin, in Taiwanese, in Cantonese. For those of you who actually speak Cantonese, you can also reach out to me. I know a little bit, okay? 我都識講廣東話嘅，你可以揾我嘅，我都全部都聽得明啊，講得好耐冇講啦，所以差少少，但係我都可以同你講廣東話嘅。If you're from Hong Kong or Macau or Canton, okay? If you're from Taiwan, we can also speak in Taiwanese. If it makes you feel more like family, okay? Or we can speak in Mandarin. And my co-founder also speak English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Okay, he's from South America. So I think there's already 6 or 7 different languages that you can connect with us. Anyway, I think that's about it. I really can't think of anything else to talk about. Okay, it's been 32 minutes, and thank you so much again for staying this long on this video. Okay, and before I let you go, I'm going to share you finally the Brisbane view again for the last 30 seconds, and then I'm going to let you go. Okay, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you giving us a chance to serve you here at whichever company that it belongs to. You might be watching this video from Sarah2.ai or from No Risk Consulting or from all the other companies that I own majority share with. But I want to thank you again for this opportunity to let us serve you. If you are not happy with the service, please reach out to me directly. I'll try to fix everything I can as soon as possible for you, and we will refund you a month, or refund you a week, or refund you something, or give you a bonus, or give you a reward or something to make it up to you. Okay, so reach out to me directly if you need to. If our team's not doing a good job, just let me know. Okay, if there's anything unethical going on, you gotta let me know. I gotta fire the person immediately. If there's if they're lying to you, I'll fire him right away. You got to let me know. I don't want that kind of people in our team. Okay, but I believe that everyone who works here in our companies are not only ethical, they are they are self-learners. They spend at least 30 to 60 minutes every day, not every week, not every month, every day, to watch meaningful tutorials or videos or training themselves and improving themselves. And that's why, and training themselves with AI as well. We spend over $50,000 a year annually on education and training resources. We buy top training programs from people like Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels, Sabri Subi, who's in Australia Shark Tank. He owns a digital agency called King Kong here. He's also one of my mentors. And King Kong is responsible for over 2,000 clients and across 157 different niches and industries, over 96 countries. They are responsible for over 4.7 billion in sales. Tony Robbins, of course, I don't need to mention his success. Russell Brunson, I don't need to remember his success. But I also have a lot of connections with people who haven't reached the $1 billion goal yet, but they have reached more than 100 million. Okay, 1/10 of that, over 100 million. People like Shakir, people like, sorry, I forgot their names, Facebook experts, YouTube experts, Google experts. I have connections to them. So if you're still watching and you need somebody like, if you need anything, just basically anything, ask me. I got like the best accountant in the world. I got the best immigration consultant here in Australia in the world. If you need anything, just reach out to me, okay? I'll try to help you as much as I can, because you are watching this video until the end. So you are already my friend. You probably know more about me than my wife and my son now, okay? Because I basically told you everything I can about myself in the last 36 minutes. So you probably know more about myself except my closest friends, okay? So we're already buddies. If you reach out to me, I'll try everything I can to help you. You have my word, alright? Okay. This video is proof. Just download it, save it on your computer, and show, hey, Ray, this is what you said. You gotta honor your own words. Okay, you can use it against me. I don't care. I'll do everything I can before I die. As long as I'm not sick in bed, or if I have energy, I will help you out. So let's change the world together. Okay, let's grow together. Let's change the world together. At last, thank you again. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the view in Brisbane. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye. What are you still doing here? Close the video. Go. This is the end. Okay, just go. Stop watching this, please. I beg you, leave the video. Stop watching this. Bye for now. Truly, bye for now. Okay, God bless. God bless 2.0. God bless. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for letting me meet you. And wish God bless you all. Thank you so much. Bye.